Hey, what's up, everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to get hit with the truth. So today we are continuing the fantasy heavyweight tournament rankings, as we are going to look at my number 27 heavyweight, former WBO champion Shannon the Cannon Briggs. Now, before we get into that, if you could smash the like button, leave a comment, or subscribe to the channel, I really do appreciate any and all support that I can get as I continue to build my channel here. So, the tournament is coming. I'm almost through all 32 fighters. I should finish all 32 fighters today and have everybody posted, all their videos posted by tomorrow. And then we are gonna do the rules and regs, and I'll announce the first round matchups. And then I will start posting the first round matchups, so so everybody can vote. So, Shannon Briggs now, the former WBO champion. Actually, you know, he's a guy that debuted way back in the day. He was 1992 was when he debuted, and in the 90s he actually became the lineal heavyweight champion when he upset, by a controversial majority decision, he upset 45-year-old George Foreman. You know, that led to a title shot against an actual title shot against Lennox Lewis, where he came up short and lost the lineal belt. And then he entered 2000. Just, you know, he was there. Everybody knew who he was, but he lost early on to a guy named Cedric Fields by a majority decision. Got back into the mix of things with about 4 straight wins, and then took on Jamil McCline and got knocked down and beat by a 10-round unanimous decision, and that just pushed him back even more. But from there, he went out and just scored a bunch of knockout victories that led to a showdown for the WBO title finally against Sergey Lyahovic in November of 2006. And in this one, it was a very dull fight. Neither guy seemed willing to pull the trigger and really attack. Lyahovic was just standing back boxing while Briggs pursued, but only was throwing punches once in a while. And headed into the 12th round, Lyahovic was well ahead on the scorecards. But Briggs pressed a little more, and towards the end of the round landed a big shot that hurt Lyahovic badly and put him down. And the fight was stopped with just seconds left, and Shannon Briggs achieved the WBO heavyweight championship with that victory. Now, Briggs wanted to fight a bigger name opponent, but he had a WBO mandatory defense lined up, and in June of 2007 he would defend the title against undefeated #1 contender Sultan Ibragimov, and he would get completely outboxed and outworked in this one, losing a unanimous decision to Ibragimov. And just like that, his title was gone, and Sultan Ibragimov was the new champ. After that, he got a no contest in his next fight. Then he would win 3 in a row, and in October of 2010 he would get a big crack at the world title, at the WBC title against Vitaly Klitschko. You know, Briggs was notorious for calling out Vladimir and the Klitschkos. So in 2010, Vitaly gave him the shot at the WBC title, and it was kind of a dull fight because he just dominated Briggs around the ring. I think he scored a couple knockdowns, but ended up winning a shutout unanimous decision and would retain the title. And Briggs, since then, you know, after that, never really got back into title contention. He actually stayed out of the ring for 3.5 years, returned in 2014, and racked up a bunch of knockout victories. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 in 2014, and then in 2015 had 2 more, and in 2016 had another one. So he ended his career that way. In 2016, he went out with a bunch of knockout wins, but never got back into title contention. Shannon Briggs, you know, was a big guy with some pop, but, you know, never really hit that mark of where people really believed he could be something special. You know, he had his moment when he fought, he had his moment when he fought, what's his name, Lewis, back in the 90s. And he had his moment here in the 2000s when he caught Lajovic and knocked him out. But, you know, it was few and far between. I'm looking forward to seeing how he returns as he finished 1 and 2 in world title fights in the 2000s. I'm looking forward to seeing how he looks and how people view him and who his matchup would be against for the first round. So that's it. That's what I got. That's my number 27 heavyweight for my interactive fantasy heavyweight tournament. The former WBO champion and former lineal champion, Shannon the Cannon Briggs. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, leave a comment, or subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate any and all support. This is True Boxing. You've been hit with the truth.